A Merida and Mum Day. It was a beautiful morning in Doonbrach. The sun was starting to peek through the mist, and the bright green grass was shining with dew. In the castle, Merida and her mother, Queen Elinor, were getting ready for the first ever Merida and Mum Day. There was just one problem. The two didn't spend much alone time together. Neither of them knew what to do on their special day. Shall we work on our embroidery? Elinor suggested, leading Merida into a sunny tower. Oh, if you like, Merida said. Trying to sound enthusiastic, she sank into her armchair and picked up some needlework. Then she looked out the window. It was such a nice day. I found this red thread is just perfect for... Elinor paused, noticing that her daughter was distracted. You know, I could do a wee bit with fresh air, she said. Merida's face brightened. Are you sure? Absolutely, Elinor replied. Outside, Elinor and Merida walked past Merida's archery field. I know, Merida announced. I'll teach you how to shoot a bow. Elinor gave her daughter a weak smile, but Merida didn't notice. She handed her mother a bow and arrow and hopped to the starting line. Now you've just got to line yourself up like so. Go all the way back and Merida's arrow flew swiftly towards the bullseye, but Elinor was not finding archery as easy. Mom! Merida cried as Elinor's arrow hit the ground near her foot. Are you all right? Yes, dear, Elinor said, but perhaps archery is not the best mother-daughter activity. Just then, Elinor spotted the stables in the distance. I think I know what we can do, she said. Let's go for a ride. And there's Merida and her mom riding their horses. As the queen and the princess rode through the beautiful countryside, Elinor called out to her daughter, Merida, slow down! I want to show you something. Merida turned back to find her mother standing in front of a big leafy tree. That's a very nice tree, Merida said. Quite and tall. This is a rowan tree, Elinor exclaimed. It is considered Lady of the Mountain, a protector. Its twigs are hung over doorways to ward off evil spirits. That got Merida's attention. She loved listening to her mother's tales. Evil spirits? She asked. Elinor glanced at her daughter mischievously. Shall we collect some twigs for the castle? Merida was just about to answer when a large, scary shadow appeared in the glen. Some monstrous creature was shaking the shrubs surrounding the rowan tree. Watch out! Merida cried, leaping in front of her mother. Just then, a flash of red curls appeared. It was Merida's brothers riding a goat. Harris! Hubert! Hamish! Elinor cried. What are you lot doing here? I thought you were a bogey, Merida said. Well, Elinor said, sighing, I suppose we'll have to take them back to the castle. Merida frowned. Do we have to? Maybe we could just take them with us. Elinor leaned in toward Merida. You're on. A wee bit later, Elinor, Merida, and the triplets stopped at a babbling creek. The horses and goat lapped up the cool water. Oh, that looks nice and refreshing, Merida said, wading into the creek. Her brothers jumped in after her. Merida turned around to see her mother very delicately sticking a toe in the water. Come on in, Mum, she called. It feels great. Elinor hesitated. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly. You must be so hot, Merida said. That may be, but I will. Merida looked at her brothers. They knew what to do. Splash! A wave of water hit Elinor. Merida's mother looked shocked. Then she burst into laughter. Oh, no, you don't. I'm going to get you for that. For that, she said, joining her children in the creek. Cooled off from the water, the group decided to do some more exploring. They rode merrily through the forest and soon came across a peaceful meadow. The boys pointed to some large gray stones in the middle of it. Oh, yes, Elinor said. The old Berry ruins. Let's stop there for a moment. While the boys ran around, playing hide and seek in the ruins, Merida studied some carvings etched into one of the stones. What is that? Can you read it, Mum? Elinor peered closely. If my translation is correct, it says, for the noble queen and the brave princess. She looked at her daughter warmly. How about that? Merida smiled. Suddenly she saw her mother's face darken. Boys, Elinor called. The triplets had somehow climbed up one of the rocks. Merida jumped up to collect them. I don't know how you could do it. Watch over all of us, Merida said, handing her squirming brothers down to her mother. Well, I've got to help. They have a good big sister. All too soon, the sun began to set. I think it's time to go home, Elinor said. As the group rode, they spotted some fireflies dancing in the meadow. Fireflies are the fairies' messengers, Elinor explained. We just have to whisper our wishes to them, shall we? Merida grinned and hopped off her horse. As the boys tried to catch the bright buzzing bugs, mother and daughter whispered their deepest wishes. Ooh, look at all the fireflies. Later, back at the castle, Merida stopped her mother. What did you wish for? She asked. We're not supposed to say it, or it won't come true, Elinor said. Merida shrugged. I wish to have more Merida and Mum days. Elinor pulled her daughter into a hug. Me too, she whispered. Merida smiled. She knew that was one wish that would come true. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.